What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Mock Draft Guy YouTube channel. Today, I'm rolling right along with my 7th-round team mocks for the 2023 NFL Draft. This would be, since we're up to team number 10, this would be the Philadelphia Eagles. But since they are still playing and their draft order isn't technically set, as they are set to take on the Kansas City Chiefs in Super Bowl 57 on Sunday, I'm going to be skipping over them, and I'm going to go to the Tennessee Titans at pick number 11. So without further delay, I think we should just dive right into it. First and foremost, for the Tennessee Titans is their offensive line issues. I believe by the end of the year, like 4 of their starters ended up on IR, but it wasn't an incredibly good offensive line before that anyway. I mean, you look at guys like Dennis Daly, who played almost 950 snaps, was statistically the worst graded left tackle in all of football. I'm not saying that the guy isn't actual starter, but he was terrible. He's going to be a free agent. Nate Davis is going to be a free agent as well. There's just holes up and down this offensive line. I think it can't not be addressed in the first round at pick number 11 here. And I'm going to go with Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones is a guy who is uber athletic as an offensive tackle. Kind of a little known fact about him, his 4.8 40-yard dash is in the 99th percentile, not only for all tackles, but for all offensive linemen. He's an incredible athlete for his size, not to mention in 423 pass blocking snaps this past season at Georgia, he allowed 0 sacks. Now, that is some dominance that I'd love to see at the NFL level. I think this would be a perfect selection for the Tennessee Titans at pick number 11. I think you have to address the wide receiver room. I know it took Treylon Burks in the first round last year. And to be fair, I think he did a really, really good job for, 1, what he was working with, and 2, throughout some injuries throughout the season. I think he's going to be a great wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. It's a great guy to build your base around. But, Nick Westbrook is a free agent. Robert Woods has been a failed experiment. He was on the wrong side of 30 coming off of an ACL injury. There's really not much behind him. You need to get another wide receiver that could play the boundary. And I really like Kayshon Boutte here. Boutte was an interesting case. He went into this draft process as one of the top-rated receivers in the entire class. Didn't have a great season at LSU. Then decided to go back for next season and then reversed that decision and declared for this draft. I think with his size and speed combination, you got Treylon Burks, who's a bigger receiver on the other side. He's got 4.55 speed, so that's not top-end speed. We were talking about Kayshon Boutte that could run in the high 4.3s or the low 4.4s. So this is a guy that I think would be a perfect complement to more of a possession-based receiver in Treylon Burks, and you got a guy that could win over the top in Kayshon Boutte, and has great size at 6'2", I believe, 215 pounds. I got to fact check that one for you guys, but I'm going to go with Kayshon Boutte here at pick number 41. Quickly fact checking myself with that last pick as we move on to the pick in the 3rd round here. Kayshon Boutte, 6', 210 pounds. So a great speed and size combination for the outside. Now moving on to pick number 72. This might be a little controversial as I took an offensive lineman already, but I think the Tennessee Titans offensive line is so bad, I'm going to have to double down and take another offensive lineman here. Olusegun Owulatimi, try and say that 5 times fast. Great size and great refinement at Michigan. He's 6'3", 307 pounds. I really think he could bolster the interior of that offensive line and really maybe possibly take over that left guard or right guard spot, especially if Nate Davis leaves. I think it would be a great pickup for the Tennessee Titans, who really just need to bolster this offensive line any way that they can. I think this would be a great pick in round 3. You got great value for Oluwatimi. Moving on to pick number 149 here, and I didn't realize it until just now, that the Tennessee Titans only have 6 picks, and they're pretty far spread out, so they're going to have to make the absolute most out of these picks. I think it's time to address the defensive line, mostly defensive end. I know the Tennessee Titans run a 3-4, and you have Jefferysimmons on one side. Teair Tart is a free agent. I absolutely assume that he will be back, but really, you're looking at the defensive line as a lot of defensive ends. Basically, everyone else is a free agent. DeMarcus Walker, Mario Edwards, Joe Jones, and Deshaun Hand, all are free agents this year. I think it's time that you get someone young and could really beef up that defensive line on the defensive end. And I really like Isaiah McGuire here. This is a guy that's kind of flown under the radar, had 7 sacks this past season at Missouri, 6'4", 276 pounds, definitely has the size to play on the interior or a 5 tech and a 3-4. I think he would be a great pickup here opposite Jefferysimmons. With the Tennessee Titans' next pick at pick number 186, I think it's time that we address the tight end situation. Chig Okonkwo had a really good rookie season, so I don't necessarily think that we need to replace him as a starting tight end. I think he showed a decent amount to the point where he can go into 2023-24 as a starting tight end for the Tennessee Titans, but really that's it. You know, Jeff Swaim is a free agent. Austin Hooper is a free agent. So I think it's time that you address that situation there. I really like Josh Whyle here. Josh Whyle, 6'6", 250 pounds, has been super solid the past 3 seasons at Cincinnati. He's looking at 15 touchdowns over the past 3 seasons, and he hasn't even topped 400 yards in those 3 seasons. So a really nice red zone option, a really nice blocking option as well. I think he'd be a great addition to the type of offense that the Tennessee Titans are trying to run. Then finally, at pick number 230, with the last pick for the Tennessee Titans, I'm going to take a chance on a nice depth cornerback piece right here. I'm going to go with Miles Brooks out of Louisiana Tech. He's got good size, 6'2", 198 pounds. He's coming off of back-to-back really productive seasons with 3 interceptions this past year and 3 interceptions in 2021 as well. I think he'd be a really nice piece to kind of fill out the rest of that cornerback room. Essentially, everyone's under contract through this upcoming year, so you don't really have to worry about replacing any big pieces, but it's nice to have some solid depth pieces like Miles Brooks. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is my full 7-round 2023 Tennessee Titans mock draft. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We're going crazy with these 7-round team mock drafts and these player profiles, putting out 2 player profiles a week, and I try and put 2 to 3 of these 7-round mock drafts out a week. So plenty of content to keep you guys engaged and interested. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. This channel has been going bananas lately. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you guys. So I'll see you in the next one, and you guys have a great one. Thank you very much.